Hello again folks, and welcome back to another edition of The Big Match. We are going to a special one this weekend. It's an FA Cup tie between Newcastle and Oxford United. It's St James's Park, the stadium that holds over 50,000 fans and tends to have the reputation of being a place with a cracking atmosphere to go along with it. It's the first English FA Cup tie that we'll be taking in as well in The Big Match, so it's a day to remember for the channel. Newcastle, of course, being the Premiership side and Oxford United being the lower league side. This is a game which Newcastle should be comfortably coming out the winners. But, as we say, up in Scotland with our version of this competition, it's the magic of the cup. It tends to always pull out a wee bit of a surprise in the majority of the rounds. So, can Oxford pull off a surprise result against Newcastle away from home today? That is what we are hoping to find out in this game. Oxford have nothing to lose in this game. Newcastle have everything to lose in terms of their reputation and going further in this competition. I'm sure their fans will want a decent cup run. I'm really looking forward to bringing you the action on The Big Match from one of the biggest stadiums we'll have attended on the programme. So without further ado, let's get down south and go over to Newcastle as I hand you over to the matchday coverage, live from St James's Park. Bring on the action. Right lads, it's now 8:08 and you'll be wondering why we're in Morrison's car park and not maybe on a train at this point, because I did say it was going to be an early rise for us. Well, there's a story. In an absolutely unprecedented turn of events, me and my dad slept in this morning. Both of us. Not just one of us, both of us. For people who are usually on time for the majority of things really, it's amazing how the morning that we really had to get our times on point because money had been spent, etc., we both slept in. So then we tried to make arrangements for another train, which ended up costing us a wee bit of money. But then we had a wee light bulb moment where we thought, right, we can use the current tickets, cancel the ones that we've just bought there, and get into Stirling to get one of the connecting routes. So we were all set to do that, driving through to Stirling, and then realised the time was against us and we weren't going to make that connecting train. So then, we had the decision to drive down, which was the whole point of this journey, to save my dad, one, money for the tickets etc, which he ended up spending. He should get the money back for them though, because he's cancelled the tickets and it looks like he'll get his money back. But the other thing was to make sure that he wasn't driving as well, and now he's done both, getting one of them back, but he's now doing a drive down. It's actually not that far to Newcastle, which is the only lucky part of this whole shenanigans, but it's been an absolute cluster of a morning. Let's just hope the game is worth it, eh? I'm absolutely ashamed of myself, sleeping in this morning, of all mornings. Oh, Ben! Let's get the score predictions in anyway, let's just get the day going. God!
I think we 4-0 to Newcastle.
I think the score for Newcastle versus Oxford United is going to be 3-0 Newcastle.
4-0 Newcastle.
I'm going to go for a cup upset in this game. I'm going to go for Newcastle 1, Oxford 2.
Oxford seems to be doing quite well this season. I'm going to say 1-0 to Oxford.
I think it's going to be 3-0 to Newcastle.
2-0 Newcastle with Matty Longstaff and Miguel Miron to score.
My prediction for the Newcastle versus Oxford United game is going to be 3-1 to Newcastle.
And we're here. It's been a nice enough journey down, to be fair. I'm actually, in a way, sort of pleased that I mucked it up this morning, or we mucked it up this morning, and we'll have to drive down because it's allowed us to chat a bit more and just bond in a different sort of way than we would have sitting on a train, so it's all worked out alright. We're here, plenty of time, going to walk round Newcastle city centre for a bit and then obviously make our way up to the stadium itself. It's a good day, it's a good day, it's all worked out fine.
Nice and loud, here we go.
Well, that was certainly interesting. He actually made it look easier than it was. He was blindfolded and had to obviously time his steps perfectly. Ended up making it look easy. That's what it's all about today. FA Cup. And now, lads and lassies, here we are. St James's Park. And the club shop isn't exactly one, empty, and two, it's got a lot of stuff in it. However, one thing they don't have that many Scottish football shops have is an actual bed set out in the shop. Tin pot. Out of there, a pair of yellow Newcastle shorts. And up the stairs, and as you can see on that sign up there, lazy stand, up that way. And of course, with it being English football, you can indeed get the pints in at the football. But what did I get? An Oasis. Me on the pints. And now kids, here's the moment. And it's massive, as you would expect. Crikey. 104, 103, 101 and 102. Here we are, folks. Today's view, not too bad, eh? Let's get those team lineups in. Let's see what we're dealing with today. Ahead of this English FA Cup 4th round tie between Premiership side Newcastle and League One outfit Oxford United, here are the team lineups. Enjoy the game, folks, and as always, bring on the action. So there come the Oxford players, and unfortunately if they do cause an upset today, there will be no away fan scenes because they are indeed up there in the bit we can't see. So I suppose that's a bit of a downer, but I don't expect an away upset here. I expect Newcastle to win this game. Let's get into the action though. Bring it on. And here we go. Here's the teams. Welcomed out to a pretty much packed St James's Park. And off we go. And if you're not quite happy with the view here, you can watch it up there. Oxford. Oh. First chance of the game there. Yellow balloons flying about everywhere for up in that bit. And again you can hear them. Gatlin. I overran it. Cutting inside, back. Oh. Into Longstaff. Too much. There's Longstaff again, not. Into Joe Linton. Oh. They're all claiming for it. Cross back in. Oh. They're not getting it. No, there's a VAR though. By crikey. Well, here's my first experience of VAR then. Heard anyone yet, so it's just the referee put his hand up to his ear. Oh, there it is. No foul. He's no giving it. So a relatively quick check as well. Probably about 30 seconds. Oh! That's the closest Newcastle have came so far. Like that in all of the games so far. Newcastle just not having that final wee bit when they've got a pass, just losing it and a bit complacent. One real chance in the game for Newcastle, not much for Oxford so far, but yeah, nothing half. As I said, it's not been much a half of football. It needs a wee bit of oomph for it in the second half. There was that VAR thing, but it wasn't really much. And maybe thought it could have been a penalty, but ended up not being. And there's been barely any chances apart from that. So hopefully the second half's got a wee bit more to offer. A I'll tell you what though, you can't argue with the venue that we're at. It's a cracking wee stadium. Wee. Let's get into the second half. Goal, got to be. Oh, late clearance. No, corner here, look. Goal, got to be. Oh, good chance. Oh, he's offside, he's offside, he's offside. He's offside, he's offside. He's raging, he's raging. I'm going to see a change in quality here because I'm going to have to change out of my phone because my camera's running out of battery. Good stuff. I've made the switch. Oh! Oh! My God. They're not actually playing too bad here, you know. But he's in. Oh my God. What a chance. He really had to do better there. Had to. Newcastle. Nah. Hey, man! Newcastle just put another one in the back of the net, but it was offside again. Dirty foul by the Oxford player there. Red card! Yellow card. Oh, goal! Oh my God! Oh my God! Atsu in the box. Cross. 4 minutes stoppage time, but it doesn't feel like anything's going to happen in it. Unless.
2 hours went by and he was like, I was in Paris this morning. I was like, wait.
Oh no. Fell out himself. But we're coming again. Oh! What a chance. Right at the death. That's them up there, I can't show you, but you can hear them. And that's it, full time. They're not happy with it, but 0-0 draw. Oxford get a replay. What a result that is for them. Again, they're up there, we can't show you them, but brilliant result for them. Brilliant result. They performed well, to be fair, and they had the better chances. Wasn't exactly what we really expected. We expected a lot of goals to Newcastle and an easy route into the next round, but it turns out they've got another game to play now. Oxford earned their replay really. Could have had a goal at least, I thought. As I said, they've earned their replay and they've got their just rewards for coming away to a Premiership team and performing well. Well, cheerio, St James's Park. It's been a good enough experience. The amount of folk living here, by the way, is crazy. Thousands upon thousands down every single road. And that's it for this video, guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like for the sake of the fact that we came down here, caused a lot of palaver for ourselves for a 0-0. Comment down below your thoughts on Oxford getting a replay, of course. Good thing for them, that. Subscribe for more of this type of content, and until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.